Love can be a mysterious force, especially when the person experiencing it doesn't even realize it. Men in particular often show their feelings in subtle, unconscious ways. They might not openly declare their love or even recognize it themselves, but their actions can reveal much more than words ever could. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of subconscious love signals. We'll uncover 7 surprising things a man does when he's in love, even if he hasn't admitted it to himself yet. If you've ever wondered whether that special guy in your life might be falling for you, keep watching. These signs might just surprise you. Psychologists have long studied the difference between how men and women express affection. While women might openly communicate their feelings, men often express love through actions and subtle changes in behavior. Carl Jung, a renowned psychologist, believed that much of human emotion operates on a subconscious level. This means that men can show love without even realizing they're doing it. Why does this happen? Sometimes social conditioning teaches men to hide or suppress their emotions. Other times they might not fully understand what they're feeling. But regardless of the reasons, certain behaviors consistently reveal that love is taking root, whether they are aware of it or not. Throughout this video, we'll explore the most common subconscious actions that indicate a man is truly in love. From prioritizing your happiness to unconsciously mirroring your habits, these signs can help you decode his true feelings. So, if you're curious to know whether he's in love without even realizing it, stay tuned. You might just recognize some of these signs in your own relationship. Sometimes love reveals itself not through grand gestures or declarations, but in the smallest, most unconscious actions. When a man is truly in love, his behavior often changes in ways that even he might not notice. Let's dive into the first 3 signs that show he's falling for you, without even realizing it. 1. Prioritizing your happiness. One of the clearest signs of unconscious love is when a man consistently prioritizes your happiness, often without even being aware of it. You might notice that he goes out of his way to make you smile, even if it means stepping out of his comfort zone. Small gestures. He might remember your favorite coffee order and surprise you with it, or plan something special just because he knows it will make you happy. Sacrifices. Maybe he changes his plans just to spend a few more minutes with you, or he takes on tasks you don't enjoy just to make your day easier. Selflessness. His actions reflect a willingness to put your needs before his own, showing that your happiness genuinely matters to him. Even if he doesn't openly say, "I care about you," these small, thoughtful acts speak volumes. When a man subconsciously prioritizes your well-being, it's a strong indicator that his feelings run deep. 2. Unconscious acts of protection. Another subconscious sign of love is when a man instinctively steps into a protective role. Whether he's making sure you walk on the inside of the sidewalk or subtly positioning himself between you and potential danger, these actions aren't always planned. They just happen. Physical presence. He might stand closer to you in crowded places or walk ahead to clear the way. Attention to safety. He checks if you got home safely, offers to drive when it's late, or makes sure you're comfortable and secure. Defensive instincts. If someone disrespects you, his tone and demeanor might change as he instinctively defends you. These protective actions aren't necessarily dramatic, but they come from a natural desire to keep you safe and secure. Even if he doesn't recognize it as love, his instincts show that he deeply values your well-being. 3. Deep emotional involvement. When a man is in love, he tends to invest emotionally in your life, even if he doesn't consciously acknowledge it. This can manifest in various ways, from remembering small details to genuinely caring about your daily experiences. Active listening. He not only remembers important dates, but also recalls small details from stories you've shared. Genuine interest. Whether it's your work, your hobbies, or your family drama, he listens attentively and follows up later. Subtle support. If you mention a challenge, he'll offer solutions or encouragement, showing that your struggles matter to him. This emotional involvement indicates that your happiness and challenges affect him on a personal level. He may not say it directly, but his actions show that he's emotionally invested in your well-being. What these signs mean. These subtle actions aren't just habits. They're subconscious expressions of care and affection. When a man exhibits these behaviors without consciously deciding to do so, it's a clear sign that love has taken root. Often he might not even realize why he's doing these things, but they reveal that you hold a special place in his heart. In the next part, we'll explore more signs that show he's in love without knowing it, focusing on changes in his behavior and how he unconsciously mirrors your actions. When a man is in love, often without even realizing it, his behavior naturally shifts. These changes might seem small or even confusing at first, but they're actually clear indicators of deeper feelings. Let's explore 3 more signs that reveal his growing affection, even if he's unaware of it himself. 4. Opening up, emotionally. Men are often conditioned to keep their emotions guarded, but love has a way of breaking down those barriers. One of the most telling signs that he's in love is when he starts to open up emotionally. Sharing vulnerabilities. He might talk about his fears, past struggles, or dreams with you. Things he doesn't normally share with just anyone. Seeking comfort. During difficult times, he turns to you for support rather than keeping his feelings to himself. Genuine conversations. He becomes more comfortable discussing deeper topics, like his aspirations or personal values. This emotional openness indicates that he feels safe around you. Even if he doesn't explicitly say it, sharing his inner world is his way of expressing trust and affection. Love makes him feel secure enough to reveal his true self. 5. Subtle jealousy. Another unconscious sign of love is jealousy, often displayed in subtle, almost unintentional ways. He might not outright admit it, but his reactions can reveal how much he cares. Body language. His posture changes when you mention another guy, or he may suddenly seem quieter or more reserved. Indirect questions. He asks, "Who's that?" or shows curiosity about your interactions with others, even if he tries to play it cool. Protective comments. He might joke about how no one else should flirt with you, or subtly imply that other guys aren't good enough for you. It's not about controlling or possessive behavior, but rather an instinctive response to feeling like someone else might take your attention away. He may not recognize it as jealousy, but his actions show that he values your connection. 6. Mirroring your actions. Love often leads to something psychologists call mirroring, when a person subconsciously imitates the gestures, language, or habits of someone they're drawn to. If he's in love, you might notice him doing this without even thinking about it. Picking up your phrases. Suddenly he's using your favorite expressions or slang without realizing it. Adopting your interests. If you're into a particular hobby or activity, he might start showing interest in it too. Matching your mood. When you're happy, he seems lighter. When you're upset, he becomes more serious or attentive. This mirroring is an unconscious way of building rapport and creating a sense of harmony. He doesn't plan it. It just happens because he feels a strong connection with you. What these changes reveal: when a man starts behaving differently around you, becoming more open, showing subtle jealousy, or unconsciously mirroring you, it's not just random. These behaviors reflect his growing emotional attachment. Love has a way of altering how a person thinks and acts, even if they don't fully grasp what's happening. Jung believed that love awakens parts of ourselves that we often keep hidden. A man who unconsciously mirrors your actions or shares his vulnerabilities is, on a deeper level, revealing his desire to be closer and more connected to you. In the next part, we'll discuss the final sign that he's in love without knowing it: his instinctive involvement in your life. Stay tuned. When a man is in love, often without fully realizing it, he naturally becomes more involved in your life. This isn't just about being physically present. It's about showing a genuine commitment, even when he hasn't verbalized his feelings. Let's look at how this unspoken commitment manifests and what it truly means. 7. Involvement in your life. One of the clearest signs that a man is unconsciously in love is his willingness to be part of your world. Whether it's your family, friends, or personal achievements, he makes an effort to stay involved and support you. Showing up consistently. Whether it's your birthday, a big presentation at work, or a casual get-together, he makes it a point to be there. Getting to know your circle. He genuinely tries to build rapport with your friends and family, making an effort to understand their dynamics and earn their respect. Supporting your goals. When you share your dreams or challenges, he not only listens, but actively helps you move forward, offering advice, encouragement, or even hands-on assistance. This behavior stems from an unconscious desire to build a deeper connection. Without consciously deciding to, he starts to see your world as part of his own, blending his life with yours in subtle but significant ways. A subtle shift in priorities. One of the most telling aspects of this involvement is how his priorities shift. Even if he used to focus solely on his own plans, he now takes your schedule and preferences into account. Adjusting his routine. He might change his usual habits to fit yours, whether it's watching your favorite shows or planning weekends around your interests. Being there. During tough times, without needing an invitation, he steps up when you're going through something difficult. He doesn't just offer words of comfort, but takes practical steps to help you feel better. Taking initiative. From planning dates that reflect your tastes to remembering details that matter to you, he becomes more thoughtful in his actions. This commitment doesn't necessarily mean he's consciously planning a future together, but it does reflect his desire to make you a priority. It's his way of saying, "You matter to me," even if he hasn't put those feelings into words. Subconscious acts of loyalty. Another key indicator of unspoken commitment is loyalty. When a man is in love, he unconsciously shows loyalty through his actions. Turning down. Temptations. Without much thought, he avoids situations that might jeopardize your connection, like inappropriate flirting or making plans that exclude you. Defending your honor. If someone speaks poorly of you, he's quick to stand up for you, even when you're not around. Consistency. Love makes him reliable. You don't have to wonder if he'll be there when you need him, because his actions already show his dedication. Carl Jung believed that true love often lies beyond conscious understanding. It manifests in actions and instincts rather than just words. A man who is unconsciously committed doesn't necessarily realize he's building a lasting bond. but his loyalty, involvement, and willingness to adapt speak louder than any declaration. Why this matters? Understanding these signs can change how you view his behavior. Instead of feeling uncertain because he hasn't openly expressed his feelings, recognize that love is often revealed in consistent, thoughtful actions. When he shows up, supports you, and naturally becomes part of your life, he's already saying a lot without even knowing it. Next, we'll dive into how to recognize when he's fully aware of his feelings and ready to express them openly. Stay tuned for the final part. Love can be complex and often confusing, especially when the person experiencing it doesn't even realize it. Men in particular might not openly acknowledge their feelings, but their actions often speak louder than words. Throughout this video, we've explored the subtle yet telling signs that reveal a man's love, even when he's not consciously aware of it. When a man prioritizes your happiness, instinctively protects you, and becomes emotionally invested in your life, he's showing that his feelings go deeper than friendship. His willingness to open up, his subtle jealousy, and his unconscious mirroring of your actions all point to a profound emotional connection. And when he naturally becomes involved in your world, without thinking twice about it, it's a clear sign that he's already committed in his own way. Carl Jung's insights into human behavior remind us that love often manifests subconsciously. A man might not say, "I love you," right away, but his consistent actions, support, and involvement in your life reveal the truth his heart already knows. If you've noticed these signs in someone you care about, take a moment to appreciate how love often unfolds naturally. It's not always grand declarations or dramatic gestures. It's in the quiet, everyday choices he makes that show you're on his mind and in his heart. Final thoughts. Understanding these subtle signals can help you feel more secure in your relationships. Instead of doubting his feelings because he hasn't verbalized them, recognize that love often speaks through actions. Give him the space to realize his own emotions while appreciating the ways he shows he cares. If you've ever experienced these signs or noticed them in someone special, share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights into relationships and love.